Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings III, where we are playing as the Earldom of Holland, although we were formerly of Gotland. So we have got Jarl Stein Skulason over here, now 55 years old with his 4 kids, and things are going pretty well. We did just lose a battle against Alfred the Great in Wessex, but the score is still 2-1. We have beaten him twice, he's beaten us once. And we were definitely on a weaker force at the time. We are still trying to get some more champions. We're 4 champions short. So we'll need to keep an eye on ways of getting more of those. Promote culture finished. Yes, that's true. So we have just made the province of Holland, the county of Holland, into Norse. So it is now Norse culture. And we're going to be working on turning West Friesland into Norse as well, and then eventually also going over the Frisian territories. And also Zeeland. And in fact, we're working on Zeeland at the moment. Control, in the meantime, is slowly being increased, so low control means less levies and a lot less taxes. Although, thanks to the new feudal territories we have taken, we are earning a fair bit more money. If we go to this and then take a look at the governments, we can see that we are in fact tribal. That area is tribal. There are tiny bits of England which are tribal. Those bits of Alba. Government type feudal. Local government, I guess, is tribal. So it looks like Scotland is spreading into feudal, but I think that the government itself is still tribal. So Frisia and Dockham must be feud. No, this is all feudal as well, because they've all got castles. They don't have tribal holdings. Still trying to work out exactly how that's all going to work. Hail your majesty, spread your sovereignty and your divinity across these lands. Oh, that's good, I like that. So in the meantime, we are basically focusing on getting Gotland's economy up and running, because Gotland is the only place that we can actually upgrade. So I have a feeling we're going to end up with oodles of money and prestige, because it's going to be a long time before we can actually become feudal. Unless there is an event or something that spreads it, if you take over enough territories which are themselves already feudal. I'm hoping that's the case, but I'm kind of having my doubts about that. Because if we go to any territory that is currently Norse, let me just click on a province. Norse. We're going to be getting Mots fairly soon. City planning has been developed for quite a long time, but for example, Casus Belli's is going to take a long time. Onagers and Banners are going to take a long time. So getting the technologies, because we have got to get to early medieval. Oh, that's not even available until 900. Have not discovered at least 50% of the innovations. Oh, 50%. Okay, so we don't need all of them. But that's just to go into the next tech level. We do need to have all of the tribal era innovations to do this. And we also need to get Ulsteru organised. We've taken over Zeeland, so I guess we should start looking at ways of getting Sjælland, Uppland, Trondheim, or Paderborn. Oh, Lotharingia. Oof. Okay, that's unfortunate. Lotharingia has taken over East Frisia. No, East Francia, rather. Which means that they're going to be growing quite a lot stronger quite quickly. Which also makes this whole area a lot more difficult for us to keep raiding. And also means that we need to be more careful about maintaining a large army. I mean, we do have a large army, but so will they. Although I have a feeling that they're going to have a lot more problems with internal strife than we are. In the meantime, I think that we do need to just continue raiding where we can. So we're going to go ahead and raise raiders here. You will take a couple of days to arrive, but that's just fine. And I will assume direct control so that I can get some more raiding done. And then we'll go and raid. Apparently not taking any attrition as we do so. Which is interesting. Swallow, we're not raiding you. Why aren't we raiding? It's because we're a regular army. I thought I set you all raise as... Oh, I raise all. I didn't raise as low... Nah. I screwed up, that's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Now we're actually getting the raid notifications too. Okay, so we want to sail off to here. And then hit... you're not worth very much, you're not worth very much, you're not worth very much. You are! So we'll do this. There we go. Looks like you can recruit another man-at-arms. Oh, so I can. Well spotted. I would quite like to get some light horsemen going soon, so that we can have them to counter any enemy archers. The way of the sword, the endless clash of metal on metal, the chafing of the armour, the sting of sweat. It is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To heft my sword, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would be good to practice my skills with another weapon. So, respected expert, we gain +2 prowess, or we gain prestige and martial lifestyle, or we become wounded and gain lifestyle. At this point, I'm fairly happy to take the risk. You stumble and injure yourself, so we did gain the martial experience, but we did get injured as well. I've been hosting your Chancellor, Count Roggenwalder, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. I'm nothing less than honoured to serve as your vassal. Thank you, Ormir. And we got a new lifestyle. Okay, so maybe we want to try and get... No, we wanted strict organisation so we can get the controlling counties increased. And then after this, start doing stewarding. I don't think we necessarily need diplomacy. I don't think that intrigue. Learning, maybe? Try and get some more piety going. Scholarship also increases development. Because if we went theologian, we need to get down to profit. And then that would make converting a heck of a lot cheaper. I just have a feeling that we're probably too old at this point to really stand any chance of converting. And yeah, we are wounded. Am I a Dutch Viking, or did we just conquer the Netherlands? We just conquered it. We started up here in Gotland. Which is a remarkably wealthy place with 9 development, which at this point in the game is really high. It's probably one of the most developed territories in the world, certainly in Scandinavia. In fact, it's probably the most developed in Scandinavia. Like comparing to Sjælland, which is a 7, comparing to Stockholm, which is a 3, comparing to Trondheim, which at this point was really well developed, 2, Oslo, probably here, 2. So yeah, we're super well developed up there. Remind me what exactly I need to do to convert. Horsteru, reform. It would cost us 4,600. We have 2,000. So actually we would only need another 300. Except I know I need the provinces. So getting profit would definitely be the way. So yes, we're going to go Theologian from now. And we'll work our way down... Oh no, it's learning, sorry. Work our way down to profit. Now, how exactly do I need to control those territories? Would it be enough to have an alliance? You do not hold at least 3 holy sites. I think I'd need to personally hold them. Which would mean a war against Sealand or Lotharingia. Or Jomtland. Jomtland... Oh man, you have 4,000 men? Bloody hell. Sealand would actually be the easiest. 1,700. Well, I think that's where we're going to start working. So we're going to go theology focused because it'll also give me piety. And we'll give it a go. So was there anything else that I need to do? And we'll also need to change aspects of the tenets and stuff, which I think will also make us more expensive. Which is a problem in itself. Yes, it would. I really don't know if a 55-year-old is a good time to do this. We can try. All I can say is we can try. Then it'll basically be on Innkeeper to try and get any further. Or whoever is going to take the throne after. Can't believe that Trondheim has that many troops. Jomtland with 4,000? I guess they've just not been at war with anyone for a really long time. Alright, let's just go raid people. Giving me a headache thinking about how to do all the religious stuff. Who cares about that? Let's just go raid stuff. There we go. This I can do. Question about marriage. Does everyone get the event for gold or prestige, or is that just certain groups? I don't know. I don't remember seeing it though. Okay, so they are coming in with 1,600 troops. We are better quality than they are. They have 600 light infantry, which we counter with our archers. They counter our heavy infantry, but that should be alright. Yeah, we smashed them. Wait, why am I... Ah, I'm not in charge. Alkmaar is. Smashed. And now I am going to take direct control. There we are. That's looted. Where next? We can just walk to here. Oh yeah, we should probably try and burn Aachen. Unfortunately, we'll take attrition just trying to get there. That is a lot of money. This place alone's worth 23. You're coming to attack me again. That didn't really go very well for you last time, did it? And now we have an even better commander in place. Yeah, 25 difference. So good luck with that. Also, I didn't check to see how my champions did. My champions killed 300, lost nobody. And I have a feeling they may get even more. Oh no, or I could die. That works too. Count of Gotland has joined the feast in Valhalla at the age of 56. Why are you not paused? Seriously, pause! He died from his wounds. Known to be an exceptional strategist, he spent many of his days examining fields and drilling the soldiers. Jarl Innkeeper ascends the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so we are now Innkeeper. We do have 2 children, Holmfrid and Rikissa, 2 daughters. So right now, Holmfrid is actually our heir. What are you being educated in? You are frail. Brilliant. You have no educator. And I think I want to train you in learning. So, Ingbjorn is probably the best person for that. Or Olvia. Let's get Oivia to do it. I don't want you converting culture. And now who's leading this? Nobody. Do I want to lead it? Get myself some more experience and also some Viking stats. I think so. We'll take a risk. Oivia has accepted, so now... Still can't choose your education. Maybe because you're too young? Probably because you're too young. So, Rikissa. You have no traits as yet, so we're going to put Oiva in charge of you as well, I think. Oiva's not really liking us very much, are you there, buddy? Let's sway you and bribe you. There we go. At least you're now positive. And what's my wife like? Aletta. She is not great. What's our lifestyle focus? That is a good question. I don't think we actually have one set. And I'm going to need to start thinking about what exactly I want to achieve. So we are Master of Learning. So I think we'll probably continue... Oh, we've even taken Theologian. That's perfect. So we're going to try and get Innkeeper to reform the faith. That's going to be Innkeeper's objective. We need to get him down to profit. And then we also need to take those territories. Our army, unfortunately, has lost about 1,000 men because our martial skill's just not as good. Who's on the council? So, Hofgodai likes us. Nobody else does. Probably because of the short reign penalty. Yeah, minus 19. Seriously? These guys count as feudal vassals even though I can't become a feudal state? So if any of them rose up, and if we had the whole of Holland converted, then it would be feudal. It's just Gotland isn't. Yeah, basically. We still won't have all of the tribal innovations. What I'm hoping is that we will have the enough tribal innovations to become early medieval. And then once you become early medieval, all of these will research faster. Otherwise, we are a long way away from getting reformed. Like, that tech requirement is really harsh, because we have no control over it. We're not the culture head. I'm guessing that our current cultural head has terrible learning. Yeah, level 6. After CK3 ages a bit, will I be making a beginner-friendly video series? Yeah, probably. I mean, my rule with the beginner-friendly stuff is I need to consider myself more than competent at the game. And I'm not yet. I'm still learning a lot of stuff here. Like the education system, for example. Do we still have the same champions? Oh man, we're down to just 7. Of course we are. Eek. Alright. And also our champion effectiveness is way down, so we need to be a lot more careful when raiding. Because we're not nearly as good at that anymore. What? How? Why? There's never a quiet moment. My daughter and heir, Holmfrid, is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage her curiosity, but sometimes I cannot help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. She becomes curious, so she's going to be better at learning. Still can't choose her education. Fire and blood. So now we could capture people and export them to Amsterdam to help increase Amsterdam's development. This is a feudal territory, so its growth is going to be faster. And I think it can probably go up to 20 development. I don't know about that, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's grow Amsterdam, nice and quick. That suffers attrition, that suffers attrition. Still think moving here will be worth it, because then we can go to Cochem afterwards. We still have no factions, that's good. We are super vulnerable to, like, Alfred coming after us or something like that. Also, did I lose some territories? I did. Because we're only controlling 4 out of 3. We should have 5. Yeah, Gotland. Gotland's gone to Moon. So a massive portion of my income base was lost to him. But, in better news, because Moon is not in my duchy, he's not a vassal of mine, he's basically going to split off and formed a, not exactly a cadet branch, he's still my dynasty, but all of the prestige that he earns will go into the same pocket and will move us towards becoming insignificant. So he is now contributing separately to our pool of creating a bloodline. New mission, get Gotland. I'm actually fairly happy to just leave him to it. Fire and blood. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We're actually getting a lot of loot from this. It's actually being relatively successful. Oh, that means I don't have any of the so I am a non-feudal lord with feudal vassals in charge of a fully feudal duchy. Am I seriously not feudal? I am seriously not feudal. And that's why these guys are blanked out. Because they are feudal under a tribal liege. That's why it's blue with brown instead of brown with blue. Oh, come on. I don't like the requirements for becoming feudal. That technology is just so Stupid. Many of these. Oh no, that's quite wealthy. So is that. Although now I need to be really careful going after Lotharingia, because they could probably beat me in a fight if they wanted to. Oh yeah, I was going to go after Aachen, wasn't I? Maybe going after Mercia would be better. I think going after Mercia would be better. Will we reform the faith bit by bit, or switch with all bells and whistles? I mean, I would like to switch with all bells and whistles. We're 27, so we're not that old. And we are going to be producing a lot of piety because we are theology focused. Plus we'll have profit, so if anyone could reform it, it would be Innkeeper. But I still need to take control of 2 other holy sites. We have Zeeland already, but we're going to need either Uppsala, Paderborn, Sjælland or Trondheim. And, oh, Jomtland has lost like 4,000 soldiers. Okay, that's no longer impossible. We might be able to take Jomtland, which will be 2 of them. And then probably Sjælland, although Sjælland would be very difficult. Sweden would actually be easier. Okay, we're above our domain limit. Yeah, I know, that's just because we suck apparently at management. What was Stein at? 14. Domain limit plus 2. We're probably at just a plus 1. So I think it's at 10 points. So every 5 points would be another domain. So I need to get better at stewarding. And I really don't want to give territories away. If I have to, it would be Emden. But we've already lost Gotland. Set the wife to stewardship. She would go from +1 to +2, which is enough. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Good call. Okay, so we won another battle. So our champions killed 188. Definitely not as good as it used to be. 253. I mean, they're still very, very strong. So they are doing their part. And in fact, before we head home properly, head over to Mercia properly, let's drop off some of the money that we've made in Amsterdam, so I don't accidentally lose the 93 ducats that I'm currently lugging around. Loot delivered. And now we can go here. 1,000 men against 1,400. I mean, yeah, that's a little bit iffy.